battery's going flat for sure. Hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It is wonderful to have you guys here again as always. Today in this video we're going to be working on Dazza, my daily dickhead ute. He has been doing really well, doing daily duties, but he is suffering from some surge issues in the fuel pump. He's got a 525 in-tank pump, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I think there's probably just something going on with the stock bucket in the tank, and the fuel just sloshes away from the pump and he leans out. Thankfully he hasn't heard anything yet, so I'm gonna get on top of that today, and we are going to fit this little surge tank. This is one I had on Ethel way back when. Should be a good little thing. Be more than enough for Dazza. I just went and welded on a 8AN fitting there and blocked off the barb on the bottom there, because I'm not going to barb it to the pump. And then I'm going to repurpose, still some fucking alloy in there, thought I got it all out. I'm going to repurpose Ethel's old fuel filter, and should clean that. One of her old external fuel pumps. So yeah, so hopefully, and I went and got a stock in-tank pump to stick in it in place of the 525. So that's my job today. I'm going to pull the tank out. We'll get the stock pump fitted, fit up surge, pump and filter, and I got Ethel's old 8AN fuel feed there, and we'll run it from surge in the back out of the pump up to the engine bay. I got a hardline fitting there, so I can stick a 8AN straight onto the back of its fuel rail, and hopefully that'll sort his surge issues. He's got a date with the track, not next Friday but the Friday after, so 2 weeks. We're going to take him out to the quarter and see what he runs at the quarter of the test and tune. And I've got my water methanol kit out for another project that you guys will see here very soon. I'll give you a brief rundown of it later. But patrol update, if anyone was wondering how the patrol is going. I've finished building the engine and remounted it in the car. The customer wanted it green, so it got greened. Looking all nice and pretty in there. Got the Turbo 400 fitted, and I modified the cross member to suit. We are using a Marks transfer adapter, so that has the stock mount provisions. I just modified the stock transmission cross member to move it back to suit the transfer adapter, and yeah, then the transfer case will go on the back there and shift the linkage back on it and so forth, and yeah, then it'll be a Turbo 400 all-wheel drive patrol with a turbo. I started fabbing up his turbo manifolds, so we've got passenger side there, just a log style manifold, and then driver side here. These all run down under the car and up into the turbo. He's got Ethel's old S480 there that he brought off me a while ago, so we'll get up in there, and start working on plumbing it, things like intercooler and things like that. So yeah, things are coming along with that. Anyway, I'm gonna go out, get a start on getting all this stuff fitted to that ute. I'll probably go and do the fuel line first, as well as a power cable to a relay in the back for the secondary pump, and then I'll just jump off the stock trigger to trigger that. Alright, anyway, I'll come back with you guys once I've gotten something done. Alright, so gone and routed the new battery cable and the fuel line down under the car along the chassis, P-clamped every so often. I've pulled the tank out and I've run a line up here as well as the power cable. So yeah, now it's just a matter of bolting down the surge tank, pump, the filter, hooking that line up to it and wiring it up. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is modify this fuel rail. So I've just got a hose with a worm drive clamp on it on the barb. There's a little bit of a nipple here on the back of the barb, so I've got to take that off, clean it up and stuff, and then I should be able to slide an olive over and get that hardline compression fitting on it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Then I can fit up the AN line. Then all I've got to do is all the stuff in the back, so I'll get stuck into that. And yeah, there's that thing. Okay, so that's all done now. That's all nice and tight. Don't know how well you can see, but that end comes up into the fuel rail, and then the stock return will just return back to the tank. For those playing at home, this is just a hardline compression fitting. This barb that comes off the back of the fuel rails is 5/16, if anyone wants to do this themselves. So you just need to cut the little flare bit off the end of it, clean it up with a file, then the nut of the compression fitting will slide over, then you brass olive the fitting, and then you just do them all back up, and then that should make a really nice seal and seal really well. So now I'm going to move on to stuff in the back. I think that's about everything I need to do underneath the car now. So I'm going to take the jack stands out, put it down on the ground, start working on the stuff in the back. So I'll come back once I've got something going on back here. All right, lunch is done. So I've got the surge mounted, pumps mounted, filters mounted. I just looped the AN line. Now I got to go and route all the feeds and returns. Just swap the stock pump over, wire up the new pump. That'll be the battery feed for it. Run that to a relay and then over to the pump, and then ground the other one to a ring terminal just on the chassis there. And that'll be about it. Anyway, I'm going to keep cracking on with this. I'll come back to you guys once I've got something else done. Alright, well there we go. That's it done. I'll just go ahead and get it sorted, put the tank back in. Still got a few bits and pieces to tidy up, like secure the tank back down, zip tie some of this stuff sort of out of the way, but it's all plumbed up. I primed it, tested it, it works. The car starts and runs again, so that's good. We've got 50 psi at idle with the vacuum line off, so And this battery's flat too, they're all flat. Alright, I'll have to make it quick then. Anyway, there you go. That's gonna be about it from me in this video. I didn't end up zip tying that wiring and hoses and stuff out of the way. Probably should have, but I've just put the lid back over the top of it and left it at that. But I just had to go and take my daughter over to go to the movies with a friend, so I gave him a quick test drive and he is good. No more surging and leaning out and doing dicky stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with that. He's all ready to go for his date out at Willowbank at the drags, and we will see what he runs down the quarter. It's going to be pretty interesting to see. Hopefully he doesn't break, and yeah, hopefully he'll reel off an 11. But anyway, again, that'll be it from me in this video. But that brings me to this thing. So this thing is currently for sale if you haven't seen on my Facebook page. It's a VP Ute. It's got a Hurst shifter, aftermarket wheel, you know, some stuff like that. But it had an eco in it. Someone swapped an eco in it, so I went ahead and put the top swap on it. I fitted 5% overdrive balancer. It's got this 3.3 inch balancer on it. I've gone and ordered a party pulley, and well, basically what I want to know is, do you guys want to see me go and push this thing and see if we can make more horsepower and run faster in this than Scotty has in Superman? It's going to be a bit of work, it's going to be hard work, but I think it's doable. It is just an NA bottom end with a supercharger slapped on top from the L67, the M90 hot air pumps I like to call them, but got a few tricks up my sleeve to try and do that happen. And no, I won't be spraying it with nitrous, although I might end up doing that, but I don't think I will. I don't want to hit it with the gas. But it's got 660cc injectors, a 340 litre per hour in-tank pump. I'm going to do it on 98, and yeah, like I said, I ordered a party pulley, which is the 2.7 inch or the 17 psi pulley, which should, I reckon, get me just over what he was making in Superman. Then we'll go and run it at the strip. But yeah, anyway, that's where I'm going to end it in this video. Put down in the comments below if you'd like to see me do something with this before I sell it. Otherwise I will sell it, and one of you good people can come and buy this thing off me. But yeah, anyway, that's where I'm going to end it in this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see some supercharger goodness, or if you want to see some turbocharger goodness. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go inside, have a shower, spend the evening with the missus, and get ready to do some work tomorrow. Thank you all again for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.